I know, that's, we're at the schoolhouse property now, and Marilee's with me, and right over here is the schoolhouse. You can see the schoolhouse in the distance here. And what we're trying to do is differentiate where the land is. So it turns out that right now, June 15th, 2015, that Kurt is mowing right here. That turns out it's a little bit on our land. Nobody cares. And on the left here, Gene has been mowing, and there's our new ATV. So this is the division of the schoolhouse property. The creek is to our right. You can't see it, but you can see the trees down by the creek. Right over here is the oil well. And hopefully...
So that's on whose property?
That's on the Ellison's property. So hopefully that gives some sort of perspective. But to differentiate the land on the plots, Gene has showed us a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to get this the best I possibly can. Over here is a stick. Where is it, Marilee?
It's right there. It's up and down.
Okay. I'll try to get this best I can. It's so bright out, it's difficult to see. But there is a red ribbon on a stick, and that red ribbon on a stick goes up and down, and right above it is a piece of rebar in which is attached another red ribbon just above it. And that differentiates one of the survey markers for what's happening here. And then from that to another marker down here.
How are the tallest electrical pole?
It's very close to the electrical pole, although I don't see it right now, but it's very close to the electrical pole, which means that again, Kurt is mowing a little bit on our side of the land, but again, not a big deal. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to document where this was. Okay, bye-bye. It's June 15th, 2015. What I want to do is kind of walk the property lines for the West Virginia property for posterity, if you will. We're coming up here on, you can see in the distance the Marks barn and Kurt and Debbie's house, and here is our place. It's the morning, it's about 8:15. Over here is the James T. and Ormita Marks Bridge, and it turns out most of the property lines are measured directly from this bridge. So let's go over and talk and think about it. So from the middle of this bridge is where all of the property lines are taken. So if on one side, if we measure down Moore Run Road, 216 feet it turns out. We get to a certain point in Moore Run Road. So 216 feet from the center of the bridge. Out here to Moore Run Road is about right here. Okay, So 216 feet. Now, Gene measured this out, and from there to my feet is about 216 feet. Once we're here, there is, in the far distance, at least now there is, a red flag. A little piece of rebar. And from this point, we follow a straight line from 216 feet directly to that little red flag. You can see that we have driven in the ground here posts, and those posts go along a line, and that line differentiates the boundary between the property of ours, Bob and Connie, Bob and Monica, and the Ellisons, which is on the left. Okay, thank you much. Okay, with the help of Gene's tractor, we moved the playground over a little bit so that it wouldn't be on Kurt and Debbie's property. In accordance to the deed, if you want to take a look at it, we have the right to access oil and gas from Tract 3. And Gene came down and was nice enough to look at the deed that Betty gave Jenna and set on the line that we have here in West Virginia. And I hope you can see the line of stakes. I'll try to zoom in here. You can see the 3 stakes form in a line. And I'm simply going to walk that line right now. And you can see that the house was partway on their property. And here is the footprint of the old house, the house that was just moved, and the stakes that go on up to the marker on the hill. So as we continue up here, we get another marker here. There's another marker here. And when I get up there, I'll turn around and we can see the markers going the other way. So one thing you can see is that immediately our well is no problem on our side, and that the other side comes up here. So that's what we have. You can see behind me also, going to the road, are the stakes. And currently, whoops, I guess it's over here now. Currently behind me, going down the road, are the stakes. And you can see things are squarely on our side. So, here you can see the stakes. Let's see if I can get a stake in here. There's one stake, and it lines up with another stake, and you can see that the playhouse now is totally on the left. And Ray is doing what he needs to do.